Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. We're back on Yogiland, and we're getting ready to do some planting, amongst other things. So let's run around and see where we're at. I don't know why that's on. Let's turn that off. Okay, this cedar's getting ready to go on in this field. It is being cultivated. We just fertilized it in the last episode. This field is being fertilized, and it is field number 5. This is the newest buy we had. That's the herbicider. That's plow. The cultivator is working. We just saw that. He's picking up grass. We're waiting for diesel. The diesel truck should be full. We're hauling poo-poo here on the animal farm. We're broke, for sure. And that thing's got seeds in it. Okay, this guy's finished. Let's get him started. This is field number 8. That should be... I don't know if it's ready for another fertilizing. I think it needs another fertilizing. We just weeded it. It does need another fertilizing. I don't know if it's at a stage to be done. Let's find out, because when I tried to fertilize it before, it wouldn't do it. It wanted to herbicide it first. And I'm not entirely sure how this thing works, because it holds both herbicide and fertilizer. But if you remember in the last episode, I tried to fertilize it, and it was, nope, won't do it. When I put herbicide in, it worked just fine. Let me see what happens if I try to hire this guy. Nothing. Nothing. It says they're done. There it goes. What the heck? Let's make sure it's actually working, though. It's not. It's not doing what it needs to do. Hang on. It says it's spraying, but nothing's going down. Oh, herbicide's going down. Stop. We just herbicided it. We don't want to herbicide it twice. So I don't know how this thing works. Let me check this field, see what it needs. Okay, field number 6 is 100% fertilized and no weeds. It just needs to be planted. So that's good. 5 is being fertilized as we speak. 9 was done. What other fields do I have? I got field number 12, but I think it's got... Well, I don't know. Let's go take a look. So I don't know how this thing's supposed to work. There's no way to switch between tanks. If you look up at the upper left-hand corner, you'll see an icon of the tractor, but it doesn't allow me to switch to anything that I'm aware of. Let's see what this field needs. This field needs fertilized. So let's see if this thing will do the job. I don't understand how it works. I could turn the HUD on and see if there's anything. Okay, we got turn sprayer on. That's fine. Turn sprayer on, hire worker, fold sprayer, close cover. Tip side for unloading solid. Change cruise control speed. So I don't see anything that I don't know what it's gonna. Why will it not fertilize? What is going on? It doesn't want to do it. And if I start doing it manually, oh, close the booms down. That's for liquid. There's a spreader for solid. There. I figured it out. I figured it out. Okay, shoot, that makes me feel silly. Yeah, how would the solid come out of the boom? That didn't make any sense. All right, hey, we got it figured out. All right, let's go. Now, he's not quite lined up, but that's okay. He's halfway down the field now. I don't want to... Well, he's at the end of the field. I don't want to mess with him. Just let him go. Let him do his thing. So, what we're going to need is... This guy's still working. We're going to need that other cultivator. So, let's get Big Bud. I don't have enough money to buy another tractor, so we're going to have to share power here. And I'm going to get that other cultivator, and maybe we can double up on these fields and get them done a little bit. I might have to get another seeder too, because I've only got one seeder. I think I can afford a seeder, but I'm not sure. Right, let's run down to that other field that's going to be needing cultivating as soon as that fertilizing is done. Well, wait. Let's get by this train track before we do that. Okay, he's doing his thing. Fertilizer guy is probably full. I think we're out of diesel. Yep, we're out of diesel, so this guy's ready. Now, all we have to do is put some diesel in the gold farm, and I can actually have gold to sell. So that might give us enough for the equipment that we're looking for. So I'm going to run the diesel over there. And I don't know. I'm not going to put the whole thing in there. That's silly, putting every ounce of my diesel in one location. Now, we've got diesel on the farm, but I don't know if it's one of those things that you can fill. I think it's just to buy diesel on the farm. I don't know of a fuel station. Well, I don't remember checking on the animal farm. Maybe there's one up there. I'm kind of just rambling right now, running through things through my head. I hope this truck has enough juice to get this thing up this hill. Going into the gold mine is one thing. Coming back out is kind of tough. Yeah, we're pulling. Oh my God. We're chug-a-lugging. I used to drive a little truck back in the day, and thank God I didn't have to haul liquid dynamite, liquid fuel. You guys that have listened to me for a while know that I used to work on an ambulance. I used to manage an ambulance service, and I was a senior EMT. I had most of the credentials, you know, about 90-some% of the credentials to be a paramedic, but I didn't have that designation per se. But I remember having to go to a diesel truck accident, and oh my goodness, there was nothing left by the time we got there. There was nothing left but a melted frame on the ground for the truck. Right here, we're going to put some diesel in here, but like I said, I don't want it all going in there. So let's put in maybe half the tank. Hey, I couldn't have done it any better. 50%. Okay, so now let's stop this, jump out of here, go get my trailer. Bring the old trusty John Deere over here. Oh shoot, I left my tanker in the road. Alright. Okay, so we do have some gold in there. Let's get what we've got out of that. Not quite a full load. Let me run over, see how much diesel we got left. Okay, we do have some diesel left, but it's gold ore we need. Let's see if we've got some gold ore left over here. And at least enough to fill up that trailer. Oh, there's nothing in there. 239, there's not enough, and I can't afford to mine anymore. So we're just going to take what we got and go sell it. First of all, let's find out the best price. Originally, the best price, or the first time I sold it, the best price was at the grocery store right at the gold mine. Okay, there's the gold. We can sell it for $13,900, $15,000, or $12,000. So 15 is the best one, and it's at the same place. All right. That Ledley or whatever that is. I think it's funny that the best price seems to always be at the gold mine itself, or close to it. Now, hopefully, we'll be able to. I think this tractor will get us up that hill. I think it's funny that it's supposed to be gold bars, but that doesn't really look like gold bars. And who'd have thought that gold bars would come out of a pipe? Go, John Deere, go. Oh boy. Oh geez. He hit the limit quick. I should have got a run at it. Oh. You can do it. You can do it. What was that old story? I think I can. I think I can. Well, he was able to shift. He's getting better. Look at that black smoke roll out of that tractor. Alright, it's all downhill from here. Now if we get the brakes to work. Alright, so this was the place. This Ledley. See what kind of price we get on a load of gold. Okay, we have 106,805. See what we get. Well, better than a kick in the rear, huh? $500,000. Yeah, we got just at 500,000. Just below. Alright. Okay, he's done. So let's get that other... Wait a minute, where was he? Field 12. Okay. Let's get that cultivator moving. Right, he's done also. Alright, let's get this guy moving. And field number 12, do we have a cultivator for that? We do not. We might not have any cultivating courses set up, but we'll just hire somebody. Alright, there he goes. Let's see if we can increase the speed any. Got it up 24. Not bad. Let's get that. Let's get this spray rig out of there. This guy. So it worked okay. Look, it fertilized that whole field and only used 5% of the fertilizer. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to take this guy back to the farm because I don't know what else needs to be done. Man, he motates pretty good. Look at that. This thing does 70 miles an hour. Sweet. Man, he's smoking. Now, actually, I screwed up because I purchased the herbicide when I actually have herbicide at the church that I've made. So we'll have to make sure we fill it up later at the other location. Okay, so he's almost done. I should be able to start seeding. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a third combine and another truck, but not immediately. I may lease that stuff for the next harvest, but by the time I get field 17, if I ever get that much money, I'm gonna need at least 3 combines on that field. At least, maybe 4. God, I remember the days in Farm Sim 13 and 15 that I had 5 or 6. There was a limit on how many workers you could hire, and I can't remember what it was. It was 6 or 8, something like that. I could be mistaken. I'd have to go back and watch an old video, but yes, I used to have 5, 6, 7 combines running all at one time. It was freaky to get that all done. All right, field number 9, grain to farm. We do not have a seeding one, but I'm just going to hire a worker, and I think I can do that now because the fertilizer guy isn't going to be messed up. He's going to be on that side of the field. I'll be on this side of the field. By the time I get to that side of the field, he'll be done. He's done now, actually. Let's get him out of there. Oh, this is field number 5. Never mind. That field's all done anyway. It was the cultivator that we were running over there. So we've got 500,000 from the gold, which means I could possibly buy another seeder. Now that John Deere is the widest spread that I have on a cedar. Believe it or not, that big monster that I used to pull, that was the multi one that had the tank and the booms all separate, all that. That wasn't as wide as that John Deere. The reason I went to the John Deere is because it folds up pretty narrow and you can drive it down the road. That other thing was a monster when you tried to move it from field to field. But what I'm going to do is I might, again, when I mentioned in a previous episode that Yogiland was kind of fun to play because I don't have to use course play if I don't want to. The fields are big enough and they have such a wide area between them like this that I have a real easy time of just hiring a worker to do the work and not have to worry about doing a course play route because I've got fences or trees or hedges or walls of some kind to work around. That's awful nice if you think about it. So let's look at cedars and see if there's a cedar I have not used previously. Now we have planters and we have cedars. I think that the John Deeres are under planters. Let me check. They are. There's 3 of them from the DB60, which is a small one, the DB90, which is a medium-sized one, and of course the 120, which is just humongous. So those are the mods I've got. Let's take a look at cedars. I've got this Great Plains one that might be interesting to use. It's 18. Now this one that I had used before, the Seed Hawk, it was 25 meters, so it's pretty good size. And then I've got the Horse over here, which is a Pronto 9 DC. It's only 9 meters, but it's a decent cedar. So that's what I got to choose from. This Great Plains one might be interesting to use because it takes seed and solid fertilizer. That would get me away from all the liquid fertilizer per se. Again, it's only 18 meters. But let's go back. What was the John Deere? There's nobody as big as the John Deere. It was 36 meters, so it's pretty good size. Now the Great Plains is similar in to the John Deere in that it folds up fairly narrow. And even though it's only 18 meters, I do have some fields that aren't actually humongous. Now, as far as seeding goes, I'm thinking of the future. I'm thinking of that field 17, because one seeder on there is going to take forever. I'm going to have to double up equipment on that thing. That being the case, I might just on this map in particular be kind of forced to double up on the big John Deere. So what am I going to need for money? That big John Deere is going to take everything I got, and then I'll have to borrow something to pull the darn thing. Put some flags on it. We'll put the heavy duty track and tires on it. Let's pick it up. Yeah, I'm thinking of the future. I wanted to use that Great Plains, but it's not gonna be what I need once I get to that huge field 17 if I ever get enough money to buy it. So I'm thinking ahead. which means that I don't really need a lot of solid fertilizer, except for the fact that I think it takes solid fertilizer to make liquid fertilizer. Am I wrong? Okay, this just takes manure, digestate, or liquid fertilizer. No, liquid manure, I'm sorry. But this one takes water and fertilizer. So yes, I have a reason to make fertilizer. And I shouldn't be spreading it on the damn field. So, right. Okay. So I'm going to use the fertilizer in that one. Well, I wouldn't necessarily have to use it. I'm thinking of that red spray rig. I wonder if I can get the fertilizer out of that, because I need that to make liquid fertilizer. So I might have bought that other thing as a novelty. If you know what I mean. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to see how that thing works. Let's open this up. I don't know how this thing works. So let's go take a look. Pipe out seeds, it said. Okay, so pipe out seeds. Oh my God, that's sweet. Wow, that's a little low to the ground though. Uh-oh. I think I screwed up. Alright, I did kind of screw up, didn't I? Uh-oh. He's out of seed. Right? Seed? Right? Yes, seed. Okay. Alright. Okay, here's the thing. Let me grab my... Oh, geez. I got too much stuff going on. Where's my utility truck? There it is. Okay, remember when I bought that thing, I bought it with the long pipes because I didn't know how it worked. Now that I know how it works, I don't need the long pipes. I need the shorter ones. Okay, let's run up here and throw that thing down. And get in here. Oh, it's going to the truck. Alright, back it up. We want the trailer. Whoa! I didn't know you could jump in the back. Why does it keep going to the truck? Alright, Mac. You gotta get out of here. Get out of the way. You're in the road. There we go. Alright, we need to customize it, and we're going to be going with not the long pipe, short pipe. Right? Short pipe. Got it. Color guards, standard wheels. Right. Alright, Mac, you can go back to work. The short pipes are not that short. I hope this is going to work. Seriously. Oh, was it putting fertilizer in it automatically and I jumped out of it? Pipe out, unload. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Refill auger wagon. What did I just do? I don't know what I just did, but I didn't put it in the damn seeder. Alright. I took the fertilizer off the ground, put it back in the seeder. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to unload it. I want to... Where's the seed go? I would think the seed went in the bag. It does. It automatically puts it in. See? It automatically puts it in. Okay, so you just drive next to it. Right. Well, let's pick this stuff back up. So it works pretty good. Alright, it won't let me get that last one. I think I'm too far away. Let me pull up a little closer. Alright, let's put the pipes away if we can. And that's ready to go. Alright, so hey, cool beans, huh? Let's get some more seeds. I got to do some grain so I can make more seeds. Alright, while we're waiting for that, let's get back to... Oh, I gotta go out there. Let's get this guy started again. And see if we've got enough liquid fertilizer in that tank over there without having to buy it. We get a full tank. We are going to get a full tank out of it. Good job. Alright, so now I need to start working. I need to get more cattle to make more manure. I need to find out where digestate is made, because I can use that. I can use manure. I can use liquid manure. We need those animals to be eating like crazy. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. That's not where I was going. Let me get my... this guy. Whoops, I shut him off. Alright, so I have no reason to fill that second tank because I don't need solid fertilizer. I don't have a rig that takes solid fertilizer. The John Deere's take liquid. So let's get these pipes back out again. can't believe the short or so. Oh, I did not complete the deal on that. All right, I got to go back to the work truck. Okay, remember I was doing the changing from short pipes or long pipes to short pipes, and I selected it, but I didn't confirm the deal. I think that's what happened. I've done that before. All right, let's get out of there. Go back to our truck. But this seemed to work. There must not be collision on those pipes. But it seems to work pretty good. Alright, slow down. We don't want to cause any carnage. Oh no, it's taking the seeds. No, it's putting the seeds. It put the seeds in. Gotcha. Alright, let's get out of the way. Well, interesting. It works, and it works good. Sweet. I like it when a plan comes together. And we're ready to go again. Now we just need that mod author to finish the liquid tanker. And we can put the two together. We'll be all set, at least on my farm. Alright, there he goes. Sweet. Now this guy's ready to go, but where do we need him? Oh my god, I put Canadian flags on it. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I put Canadian flags on my John Deere. Which I don't mind doing if I'm playing a Canadian map, but this is not, as far as I know, a Canadian map. Alright, customize. Canadian flags. It says right on it, Canadian flags. There we go. See, I didn't confirm it last time. That's what happened. Now we're flying the red, white, and blue. Oh, crap. I forget when you customize a piece of equipment, it unhooks it. It's not my fault. It's after lunchtime and I haven't eaten yet. My blood sugars are kind of low. I now want to stop to eat. I want to finish the episode, so it's my bad. My bad. So this next harvest, I'm probably not going to have enough money to buy that field 17. I'm probably looking at least another harvest. So what I'm going to concentrate on is doing wheat. We need grain. We need grain. We do need money. We need more animals. This one's ready to go. It's 100% fertilized, so let's do that. Let's just do... Let me get rid of that HUD. I hate that HUD. I don't hate the HUD. I just don't need it all the time. And so I don't like looking at it if I don't need it. I like to have a clean screen, if you know what I mean. Oh, I was rhyming all over the place there. a clean screen, if you know what I mean. Can't believe I'm a poet like that. Right. Whoop. He went crazy there for a minute. Let's get this guy out of the way. I don't know where he's at, but he's kind of in the way of anything else that needs to be done on that field. I've borrowed a couple of tractors. I borrowed this tractor, and I borrowed the tractor that's pulling that other machine, whatever that other machine was. What was that other machine? Can't remember now. Told you my blood sugars were low. I don't know if I'm going to keep that trailer over there. I don't really need it for anything. I hate to sell stuff because you don't get your money back out of it. So sometimes it's just as easy just to keep the damn thing, even until such time as you have all the money in the world and you don't care if you lose a little bit. I think we're done cultivating. So let's just kind of put this guy away. I took one of these tractors off the Limerator. So it doesn't seem like I've got a lot done in this episode, but actually we did. We sold the gold. We bought some new equipment. We got the fertilizer mechanism thing all put together. Okay, that guy definitely... Is this on the field? Yeah, this is on the field that's being seeded, so we need to get rid of him. Otherwise he will be in the way. So we're done here. We'll move him over to the farm. Big weekend this weekend. It's Labor Day weekend, holiday weekend. So it's a 3-day weekend. And oh, there's where we stole the tractor from, the plow. So this, I got them backwards. This one needs to go on the Limerator, and the big bud needs to go back on the plow. We'll do that later. Big weekend for yard sales. They always have yard sales during this particular holiday weekend. My wife was going to have one, and I talked her out of it because of the amount of work involved, and she didn't really have that much to sell. She was going to have mostly clothes. Well, that's not very exciting in my mind. And it was going to take her a long time to go through all these clothes, decide whether she needed to keep them or not, depending on whatever criteria she had. Make sure they were cleaned and ironed and put on racks, and not make any money on it. You don't make a lot of money on clothing. You're just doing it to get rid of it. And I kept telling her, I said, we don't need the money. It's not, we're not going to do a yard sale because of the money. We're going to do it to get rid of this stuff. Well, the amount of work she was going to have to do isn't necessarily worth what she would ever make on it. And I kept trying to tell her that. She'd come in every night from going through all these clothes and stuff, and oh, my back hurts. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, geez, I sprained this. And I said, you're working too hard for nothing. Let's just load this stuff up, put it in bags, and take it to the Goodwill. They'll do what they need to with it. They'll wash them if it needs washing. They'll do all that stuff. You shouldn't be doing this. It's not. There's no reason for it. So I talked her out of it. So yes, we did not have a yard sale. And I told her, I said, look, here's the good news. If you're not having a yard sale, that means you can go to other people's yard sales and enjoy yourself. So anyway, that's what happened. All right, what's going on? There it was. There, right there. All right, while this is filling up, I'm going to end the episode here. That took all my seeds. I may have to go get some more. I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like. Share it with a friend. Subscribe if you haven't. And I hope to see you all in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.